Two countries, two neighbors, one rivalry that has quietly shaped Asia for over a century. Which one is actually ahead? Japan, a nation of quiet precision, ancient tradition, and technology that feels decades ahead of everyone else. South Korea, a country that rebuilt itself from ruins into a global cultural and technological powerhouse in just decades. Tonight, we compare them honestly. Real facts, real numbers, and real everyday life in both countries. Japan spans roughly 378,000 square kilometers, spread across 4 main islands and thousands of smaller ones. Home to over 123 million people, Japan blends ultra-modern cities with centuries-old traditions. It's home to the world's third-largest economy, a global leader in robotics, automobiles, and precision manufacturing. Japan's identity rests on a rare balance: deep respect for the past, alongside relentless pursuit of the future. South Korea covers just over 100,000 square kilometers, less than a third the size of Japan. With over 51 million people, South Korea is one of the most densely populated developed nations on Earth. South Korea rebuilt itself after devastating war into a global leader in electronics, shipbuilding, and cutting-edge technology. Its cultural exports, music, dramas, and film have made South Korea a genuine global soft power in under 2 decades. From ancient dynasties to modern global influence, South Korea has moved at a pace few nations have ever matched. One nation built on quiet discipline and long-term patience, the other on speed, energy, and rapid reinvention. Two very different neighbors. Now, let's compare them, category by category, fact by fact. Let's talk about money, because how each country works says a lot about how each country lives. In Japan, workplace culture prizes loyalty, hierarchy, and long-term stability within a single company. South Korea, meanwhile, has one of the longest average working weeks among developed nations, though that gap is slowly narrowing. Japan's average salary sits slightly higher than South Korea's, though the cost of living in major cities can offset that difference. South Korea's economy, however, has grown at a pace few nations have matched. From post-war poverty to a global tech leader in a single lifetime, Japan still holds deep respect for small generational businesses, a slower, steadier model of economic life. Two very different economic personalities, one built on patience, the other on speed. When it comes to technology, both countries lead the world, but in very different ways. Japan remains a global leader in robotics, precision engineering, and automotive manufacturing refined over decades. South Korea, meanwhile, dominates global semiconductor and memory chip production, technology that powers devices worldwide. One nation perfected the machines that build things. The other perfected the chips that power everything. In Japan, technology quietly blends into daily life, efficient, understated, and everywhere at once. In South Korea, technology is loud and visible, some of the fastest internet speeds on Earth, built into everyday convenience. Two different kinds of technological mastery, equally impressive, equally essential to the modern world. Education shapes both societies deeply, but the pressure and structure look very different in each. South Korean students often attend additional private academies late into the evening, driven by intense academic competition. Japan places enormous importance on a single, high-stakes university entrance exam that can shape an entire career path. South Korean students spend significantly more hours studying per week than almost any other developed nation. That intensity has paid off. South Korea now has one of the highest university graduation rates in the world. Japan's system, by contrast, emphasizes discipline and quiet consistency over constant, visible academic pressure. Two very different roads to the same destination, but South Korea's intensity produces measurably higher completion rates. Both nations offer universal health care, but the systems reveal very different national priorities. South Korea's healthcare system is known for speed and cutting-edge medical technology, often ranked among the world's most efficient. Japan, with the world's oldest population, has built an extensive elder care system integrated deeply into everyday community life. Both countries rank among the highest in the world for life expectancy, a testament to strong healthcare and healthy daily habits. Out-of-pocket costs in Japan remain low and predictable, keeping healthcare accessible across every income level. South Korea has also become a global hub for advanced dermatology and cosmetic medicine, drawing patients from around the world. One system built around lifelong community care, the other around speed and medical innovation, both remarkably effective. Safety is where both countries quietly stand out on the world stage for very similar reasons. Both Japan and South Korea consistently rank among the safest countries in the world for walking alone at night. Strict gun control laws in both nations have kept firearm-related violence extremely rare, unlike in many other developed countries. Japan's community-based policing system, built around small local police boxes, reinforces a deep sense of everyday trust. South Korea's extensive public surveillance and well-lit infrastructure contribute to consistently low late-night crime rates. Stories of lost wallets being returned untouched are common in both countries, a quiet reflection of deep social trust. On safety, there is no real gap between them. Both nations are simply among the safest places on Earth. Food is where both cultures express their identity most vividly, through very different philosophies. Japan's cuisine is built on precision, minimalism, and quiet respect for the ingredient itself. South Korean food, by contrast, is bold, communal, and built around sharing. Loud flavors meant to be enjoyed together. Street food culture thrives in both nations, but with completely different rhythms. One quiet and orderly, the other loud and energetic. In Japan, even a quick meal is treated with quiet ritual and careful attention to detail. In South Korea, even street food becomes a social event, fast, spicy, and always shared with someone. One nation perfected quiet elegance, the other perfected shared joy, both equally unforgettable. Culturally, both countries have become global forces, but their influence spreads in very different ways. South Korea's music and entertainment industry has become one of the most influential cultural exports on the planet. Japan's anime, manga, and gaming culture has quietly shaped entertainment for generations across the entire world. Japan draws millions of visitors each year with its blend of nature, tradition, and quiet beauty. South Korea offers tourists a striking contrast, centuries-old palaces standing directly beside ultra-modern skylines. Whether it's ancient shrines or futuristic districts, both countries offer travelers an experience unlike anywhere else on Earth. Two completely different cultural experiences, both equally worth the trip. Lifestyle is where the pressure in both countries becomes most visible, especially around work. South Korea's demanding work culture is often balanced by strong social bonds built around shared late-night meals. Japan offers quiet rituals for unwinding, public baths, tea ceremonies, and moments of deliberate stillness. South Korea offers something similar, but more social. Communal bathhouses where entire families relax together for hours. One nation finds peace in solitude. The other finds peace in togetherness. Let's tally everything up, from economy to education to everyday life. Category after category, the two nations stay remarkably close, closer than almost any comparison we've made. So here it is, the moment worth asking. Which country truly comes out ahead? The honest truth is this: there is no clear winner here. Only two remarkable nations, each excelling in its own way. If you want quiet precision, deep tradition, and thoughtful discipline, Japan has spent centuries perfecting exactly that. But if you want energy, speed, and a culture built on constant reinvention, South Korea has been rewriting the rules for decades. Two neighbors, two paths, both, in their own way, winning.